Well, since the stream did not get, or since my stream did not get what I was trying to go through with this card, we're gonna start from the beginning. July mission briefing.
Now I have to re-edit my video.
Oh wait. Oh, let's do this. Clap. There we go. Perfect. All right. A virologist who went missing at a research station in a fated city, was on the verge of a breakthrough on Coda, on pain. We need her ASAP, as her knowledge is the key to a possible vaccine. Without
We
her,
need a
the threat of the
virologist
fated-
to study pain.
Yes.
If I had a nickel every time I heard that, I have two because he just said it twice.
Without her, the threat of the fated will become permanent. We hate to ask your team, but given your level of understanding of this situation, we have no other option.
No. Alright.
You're going to need
How do
to
we
search
find this
for her.
bitch?
She was last seen in a research station in a fated city.
Oh, she
So
got
do
Okay,
we have to
so we
put a
need-
research station in a fated city for this?
Maybe. So we need K, and
A, D,
there's K. 44.
K, D, and A.
AD, 44, and 47.
Then we just need.
Alright, we got him.
A first.
Okay.
I did not mean to actually grab that out of
Search.
there, but
Discard
that
one or
works.
more cards to advance one search party token along a search track. Only certain
What?
cities can be searched. Eligible cities are described on each search card. Whenever an epidemic occurs, advance the target of each search one space. If a target ever reaches the cold trail space, the target cannot be found during this game. If a search party requires the target of its search, or if a search party reaches the target of its search, they find it. Okay?
Holy
So
shit.
the rest of this is probably going to be
We have
stuff
a
for
new
that.
game mechanic.
Yep.
You now have
This is
top
rule
secret clearance to
K.
open package 5. Package 5.
Oh, we got so much clearance!
Oh look, it's the search target. Oh look, it's the search party. Another search target? Another search party? What is this shit?
We're
Oh
gonna
my
have
God.
to find more people.
Finally, the franchise target is here. We are saved.
Set up search tasks. Add a search party token to space 0 of each search track, and add a target token to the space on the track with a red outline.
Wait, what?
This is rule D. I'm just putting it in
Okay.
the
That sucks,
setup
Aruga.
locations.
I'm trying to organize these new thingies we just got. I'm just gonna put them up here. We're
I
probably
get
gonna
where
get it.
Finger.
Oh.
All right, 44. Change your action cards to state 5.
So that it'll add search to it.
Yep,
Why do I have
and
two
search is
action
on the
cards?
back of.
Yeah, right
Because
click
the
Search is
it.
on the
first one
back.
is your basic actions, the second one is the ones we've gained throughout the game.
It's right click, state.
State 5.
Change
Yep.
epidemic cards to state 2.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, it added a time ticks on. Advance the target of each search one space.
Index finger, right hand. That's your gaming finger.
Womp, womp, womp.
All right, was that everything?
I think so,
This is
but I
all the
still don't see
garbage.
the search tracks.
It's probably on like the next card or something.
Oh,
Next card you
right,
draw from the
because
legacy deck. What's that? Find the virologist. Okay, we got a new objective. That card's all blue and shiny. Pull that one.
If you succeed,
There it
destroy
is.
this objective at the end of the game. Did you guys see that?
Oh.
That objective only needs to be done one time.
So search target goes here, and our search party goes here. And then it
Holy
says,
shit.
take the search action if you are in a fated city with a research station. Advance one space for each card you discard matching the color of the city. Advance 3 spaces if you discard the card matching the city. If there is a quarantine on the city you are searching, advance the search party 1 additional space per action.
All right, guys, I'm leading the
This is
search party.
Pat's job.
I am going to need a research station put down over there.
Oh,
You don't
Yep.
need. Well, so yes, that would help. But also, what?
we have
Oh,
to
right,
have a
there
research
has to be.
station.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So first red card we get, we need to get over there,
Yeah,
drop a research
we need to
station.
get
and
over
Pat
there.
needs to
I need
be able
to
to start
get on it,
doing shit.
quarantine it, and start going.
Don't
Ooh, I'm
worry.
excited. I have a new role.
All right, Pat, I'm putting this right here next to you and Knight.
All right.
Well, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So literally, we would have to draw all 5 epidemics for this to go Cold Trail.
Yeah, in this case.
But yeah, this is probably the first time they're going to make us search for something now that it's been added
Yep.
to the rules.
That's cool.
Scratch it when we
Scratch
find
off
it.
this
Very cool.
card when you find the virologist.
All right.
Scratch,
Wow.
Next to
scratch.
our, go ahead and put it next to our thing down here. A search.
Huh?
All right.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes
It's
sense.
time. Time to bring out the soldier
Okay.
to really find this person.
Oh no!
No.
Okay,
You found them
so,
too well, not Pain. Stop it.
What team am I
oh, wait.
really on?
I'm gonna find that virologist dead or alive. No.
Preferably dead. No, alive, right? Yeah.
Okay, so our win bonus for July is one after setup before first turn begins. We can add 1 equipment sticker to a city card in one player's hand. When I read that earlier, I thought it was everybody gets one, so that was like amazing. Or we can put 3 roadblock markers on the board.
Hmm.
That is our potential win bonus options.
Do we want to roadblock the faded again? Keep them from getting out.
I mean, it might depend on what we end up with on our initial
It's
starting.
Pandemic Legacy, kind of. This
Yeah,
is
Pandemic Legacy. We're on.
game
I mean,
7.
we're following it throughout the year. It goes through a whole year, and we're playing in correct months.
I don't mean this in a bad way towards Kinder at all, because, you know, I get it. But Kinder knows board games pretty well, and the fact that we're, like, scratching off scratch cards and putting stickers on tables and shit, you
Hey.
would think he'd just be like, hey, is this a legacy game?
Kinder loves scratch and sniff stickers at his board games no
Oh.
matter what.
That's true.
Fact.
Let the man live
Okay.
and eat
Couple
plenty of
bugs.
jelly beans.
Deal.
Oh,
Man, how
Kinder
come?
hasn't
How come?
played any
I
legacy
feel like when I was
You're
younger,
the
I thought
only one with a
scratch and
red
sniff
card,
cards were going to be more
DOG.
prevalent in my. Oh no.
Jakarta.
Hey, we can get rid of
Oh, that's-
EOG.
Oh, and
It's
it's our
equipment.
one. It's our one
That is
equipment
one that we
red
don't-
card.
Yeah, we don't want to use that for that part.
Don't worry. We'll
So
we
the thing is,
Uh,
I wanted to know right off the fucking start what red card we wanted to use. That way he could start quarantining it, so we didn't have to worry about there being zombies there. But
Right.
if we only
Yeah,
have one
that-
and it's that one, that's not great.
It's not ideal.
It's not ideal.
Okay, so, we need to do our infection stuff. All right, so goes back over.
We could just not do the infection stuff.
Let's just shuffle them this way. All right, 3-4 Algiers.
You know, that would be actually a cool character. If there was a
What?
character whose thing was you play with the infection deck flipped over, so you like always see what the next card's gonna be.
3 for London. 3 for Taipei.
Oh no, Zambos.
that beautiful.
2 for Milan.
Hmm.
2 for Istanbul.
Wait, what just happened? Oh, did you make one of the cubes bigger?
No.
Oh no, it just picked that up.
No.
No.
What the fuck?
Did someone hit
Well,
R?
okay. No, I dragged one out and then I
Oh.
brought it back and right-clicked to get a second one, and when
Oh.
I did it, just flirped the box everywhere.
Istanbul and Algiers are pretty close. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Although that does
Uh,
mean easier to clean up.
Let's see, that was the second.
Yeah.
This is the 5, yeah.
Yeah.
1 more or 2. Madrid.
Oh, yeah. It flips it.
It's all in one spot, man.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
that's gonna
cleanup-wise,
give
that's good.
Knight has an easy job, or Knight knows exactly what he's doing now.
Knight just parks in Paris
One
and
for
is like,
Beijing.
"I got this."
Zambo in Beijing.
1 for Essen.
One in Essen, right there.
Oh, of course,
Go
Knight
for
didn't
Johannesburg.
want to.
Johannesburg.
Knight didn't want to be left out.
Nope.
Are we starting in
we
Cairo?
got a zombie in Beijing and a werewolf in London.
Werewolves of London. Oh.
All of these are the same size.
Oh, I just hit my bunions.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
These get shuffled separately, don't they?
Yes.
Or not?
Yes.
Yeah, because otherwise we would know where
Yes,
the
it's shuffle
epidemic
into
card
them.
is. Yeah.
Okay. Are some of these darker and lighter than others?
I don't.
That one's a wait.
Maybe
Hang
slightly.
on.
Are you testing to see if that one's a pandemic?
So when we state
Interesting.
changed the epidemic cards, they got lighter than the other cards.
Weird. That's weird that the state would affect the back of the card. I thought.
Right?
I'm surprised the state affects both. Let's see. I think that's all we got to do here. Oh, we need our game-winning bonus. We'll decide what we're gonna do here. So
Okay, we can either
have...
equip one of our cards, or we can put down 3 roadblocks.
You know what's fun about this is blue also needs one fewer card.
Yeah.
So
We could knock out blue right now.
See how many we have. One black card, one red card, and every other card we have is blue.
hello, I'm every other card.
It's his fault. Get him.
But if we cured blue right away, Knight could just move around up there and
I was
immediately
about to say,
eradicate it.
that's how many did we draw? 9. 4 of the 9 are all blue.
Here's the other thing. Like we EOGs and stuff. We don't have to be at a thingy, right? Or is that
Yep,
4?
none of them.
We don't have to for any of them anymore.
The last one
Oh,
was you
that's
only need
number
4
one.
cards.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, like Knight. If Knight goes first, if I go first, or Knight goes first, like first round, just either you take mine or I give you my cards. It's instantly
Oh
cured.
right, where we start? We're starting here, right, Kyra? Like that's
that
not
would
even a
make
question.
sense. Who the heck is white?
Me.
Okay, hold on. There
Okay,
it
so
is.
we still have to. Yeah, I guess that's
No.
probably. I mean, this makes the most sense given what we have anyway.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so what are we feeling? So if I take
So how many cards does it take to cure it
4.
4,
instead of 5?
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah,
Okay.
So dude, just take my cards and then instantly like, and
Well,
then
the problem is if he takes both of your cards, that's 2 actions. So then, like, if he
Oh,
wanted to
it's-
cure this and this, that's he can't get to all that.
yeah, it's
but what we could do is I could still treat Algiers, so it'd be 2, 3, and move to Istanbul, and we might have more to deal with in blue by the time it gets to Salty's turn. But you can move me through the rest on your turn.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's easy enough to clear where it is now.
Our only real worry there would be it would be London spilling over, which wouldn't cause a outbreak. It would just suck. I mean, it would cause the one outbreak, but it wouldn't like chain reaction.
but don't we have to wait until we get an epidemic card anyway?
We do, but I think that is that the epidemic that's on top there.
You
I don't think
That's
so.
the real
Guys,
question.
I just had a thought
That's
that
maybe-
sucks. When we draw a red card into our hand, we put 1 faded on it.
Yes.
So
Which means
we
you have to use Jakarta.
Jakarta. Or I have to lucky pre-quarantine something and then draw it.
Or we have to get a grenade belt.
All right, hang on. Think for a second. We got
A
1,
grenade belt. Ooh.
1, 2. Do we not get any more permanent research stations?
No, we
No,
spent
we-
No, I don't think
we
we
spent
did.
it getting the military bases so that we can have that.
Oh,
one
I meant
done.
military bases. I was looking at the
Sorry.
wrong things. So we got 1 here, 2,
We have all 6.
3,
We got
4,
6.
5, 6. Okay, cool. So we already have 1 of our 3 objectives complete, and we want this complete.
Yes.
No question.
Agreed.
Yeah, we have
Well,
to
so we
complete 3
have-
things.
We're required to complete the leftmost objectives every game, so we can
Right,
not
so we still
discover
have to
that
do
third
this.
cure.
Right,
We
right.
can
But what
not
I'm saying
discover that
is,
third cure until this is done.
right. But what I'm saying is, that means that if we already finish this one and we have to do this one, and this is
But we
Yeah.
can still do this one fine. It's not.
I
Gonna
know,
end
but
the game
there's
doing
no
this one.
point in us like we don't need to focus any of this shit, and we're not
No.
in a hurry to cure everything because we're easily going to be able to cure and eradicate too. Well, we're easily going to be able to cure and eradicate blue. It looks like, and so
Yeah.
as long as we just give EOG the time he needs to find this person in Jakarta, we can just be going around keeping track of the board and curing the other two. So we don't
I mean,
need
yeah,
Jakarta as
sure.
a stem cells thing.
Yeah,
That's
we can
true.
use it.
That's a good point.
We can use it for the research station. Would be fine.
I
Um,
agree with your conclusion. I'm not sure I super agree with your reasoning because like we still don't want things to panic and it can get out
No,
of
I
control.
get it. And it can get out of
Whoa,
control, and I get it.
whoa,
Like, yeah, there's a lot of problems that can happen, but I think using Jakarta is not the worst thing, you know? Like,
Yeah, it's
I-
just
especially.
unlucky.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're right.
I was just gonna make the joke of saying I am perfectly fine having panic levels.
Yeah,
So, to enable us to have ways of clearing a faded if we need to, do we want to put the? What happened?
A faded got him.
I don't.
We gotta shoot
know.
him.
We gotta shoot him. Get
Wait.
a grenade belt.
Salty fell over. Every Salty needs life alert.
I went to stretch.
Oh, that was a
I-
mistake.
Oh, that was your
stretched
first problem.
Something in my back popped in a way that did not feel good.
Pop rocks.
Right? Is this that, you know, running up that hill thing?
Breaking my back.
Do
Joints are
do we want to
feeling
put a
better.
grenade belt perhaps on Madrid just so that if EOG needs to clear something over where he's at?
Oh wait, we're still doing
Well,
it.
We have a limit.
as long as we don't draw Jakarta at the end of your turn, then he can quarantine it and he can just keep it quarantined. As long as he's standing on the quarantine doing the search, it won't go away.
We have a limited number of things like grenade belts, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What we have out is what we have available to add. So there's, I think,
There are
3 hazmat
several and a
suits.
few of them, but yeah.
There's there's one
Dude.
grenade belt left. There's one field hospital.
So that new game that came out that everybody's been fucking raving about, that Once Human game, is fun. I'm liking it. But one thing that's really pissing me off about it is the farming. I feel like the people who made it just randomly punched in durations for all the crops. Because, like, my orange trees grow in an hour, and my corn crops take, like, 14 hours to grow.
That sounds right.
And they don't even give more. Like, both of them, one of them gives me 5 oranges and 1 orange seed back, and the other one gives me 5 corn and 1 corn seed back. Like,
Is that the Will Smith game?
yeah.
Isn't it? No,
Just do this face.
isn't there the
Standing on top
zombie?
of everybody.
Isn't there a zombie Will Smith game?
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay,
But it's
okay,
not.
I-
It's not-
I have a weird thought, guys.
Gross.
What if we put medical equipment on Madrid?
Why?
Wait,
Because
the hazmat suit or the field hospital?
the field hospital. Because here's the thing. Look at this. If there's a quarantine in the city that I'm standing in with a
Mhm.
research station in a faded city, then if I discard the card matching the city, I advance 3 spaces and then 1 for the quarantine.
Oh.
So it would be 4 spaces if I discard Jakarta on Jakarta.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we didn't draw any epidemics, you would, having the quarantine there, would have to discard 3 red cards to do it.
Right.
But
Now, the good
discarding
news is-
Jakarta would give you 2 of those 3.
The good news is that any red card that myself or Payne draw could be sent to me to discard to move it 2 spaces. But, I could, basically using that field hospital, I could have a
So
temporary research station
My
in Jakarta.
problem with that, like, I don't have a problem with it. If we think, field hospital's a good call on Madrid, whatever. But it is a little weird to me to apply a permanent upgrade to a card for a temporary fix.
The only
I
reason is
mean-
that it's applying these upgrades to these cards is something that takes like actions, except for right now. So we aren't doing it.
Yeah,
it's-
that's fair.
Yeah, it's basically a free upgrade free usage of one of these upgrades to put it on the card.
Yeah, it's just really bad
And
luck
it's-
that none of us drew another red card.
There's only one of that, but it's just add a research city.
It's temp 2.
Oh,
the
but
city
it
that
may
you're
not
in.
be made permanent.
Yeah, it is
And
just
it's
for
also
that game.
for, yeah, it's not even for that game. It's for that specific turn.
Wait, what?
So basically,
Wait,
Oh,
what?
for
it's
this
for
turn
that
only.
for
Yeah,
that
it
one
says.
turn. So you place the
Oh.
research station, do the search, and then at the end of your
Oh.
turn, it would go away.
Okay, then I don't think that's as good.
I mean, it would
I-
bump you up to 4 out of 6. It's just a shame you could.
But then-
if you had one more red card, you could use that to tempt hospital
Right,
find the person.
But we can't do that because that's true. I can't do that because I need I won't be able to predict where another one can go up without a grenade belt or something. So
Right,
I need
right,
to use
but-
Jakarta.
Yeah, I know. But like, if at the end of Knight's turn he draws a red card and you take it from him, and somehow get to Jakarta and just be like field hospital Jakarta, like that would be
Can't
funny
take it
shit.
from him unless we're on it.
Oh right.
And when he draws it, it would put a person there.
Yeah, but
So we'd have
to
that's
go
what I'm
on
saying is you would just do it at Jakarta. You'd use Jakarta for 4, and then you'd use the other red
Right,
card
but
for
we
2.
would have to be both on the faded city with the faded
Yeah.
to trade it.
That's garbage.
I don't know, Knight. I
And-
honestly have no idea what to do with this. Because I'm just all like, put them on red cards, and we just don't have one.
Yeah, I mean, I think having the grenade belt on Madrid, so you have that as an option if you need it, is not a bad thing. And when we do draw an epidemic, you could use that to get rid of one from Taipei, just to ensure that that doesn't break out either. If we aren't able
That's
to get
true.
a quarantine to stack.
That's true. I mean, we might as well.
And Civil, we have not. We spent an hour
we
talking about
haven't even
cars,
started.
and well, I guess 30 minutes talking about cars, and then another 20 minutes for Knight to find out that his mic wasn't working. And now we're doing tactic talk.
Yeah, which is Payne's favorite thing.
Because we unlocked a new feature of the game, a new function, which is searching for a missing person. And
That was our only grenade belt? Oh damn.
Let's see what's in here.
a tactical choice
we
we
have
had
one-
made last week. Is now biting us in the ass because we didn't draw a second red card.
We have one more that's already placed.
Yeah.
We already played. Oh, these are what
The-
we placed.
The ones in the bag are the ones that are done. The ones that are out are the ones that we have not used.
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so
there's
these
some-
are
So we
okay,
haven't-
gotcha.
We have another grenade belt in the deck. It's just in the deck already. All right, so now that we have
You ready
figured
to
that
start?
out and we're ready to actually start the game, I guess I will borrow D-Pain's homework
What a dump!
and say, "Hey, look, it's already cured."
You can't. Every time I'm so close to finding out the cure. Never mind. I thought of a joke, but then I realized I'm live.
I'm going to remote treat Algiers and
cheers.
move up into Istanbul.
Nice.
Rachi and Sao Paulo.
You know,
Okay.
Istanbul was once Constantinople. Now it's Istanbul and not Constantinople. Tokyo!
Yeah, right there, right there.
I was confused because
You're wrong.
Osaka was in the water.
Yeah. Osaka, I hope, like, that's my only hope, that Osaka never becomes faded. It just is the one clean city.
Right?
Right, that'd be great.
All right.
All right.
Okay,
It's your turn, Mr. OG.
Oh, jeez.
All right. So if you move down to Khartoum, you can take a
I
flight
can-
because you're military over to
Yes,
here.
I can.
And then in 3 moves, you'll be at Jakarta.
1, 2, 3, and then I want to drop a quarantine here.
Yes.
In attack mode.
In attack mode. Actually, quarantine's in defense mode.
No, this one's an attack.
No,
This
not in this
one's-
case.
Right, hang on. But I also get to look at the top 2 infection cards.
Oh, yeah.
Sao
Sao
Paulo
Paulo.
and
Jakarta.
Jakarta. Yo! Well, I pulled them both out to see if I was going to change my actions, but I don't think I'm going to.
I know. I'm stacking it so Sao Paulo's on top, so we do remember to put the.
I'm just.
Sao Paulo.
Nice.
I'll just
Good
put
call,
it.
good call.
There we go. I'll just put it there because you said that's what you're
I mean,
doing.
I think that's all. I think that's all I'm doing. Like, there's nothing else for me to do.
Yeah, because you're gonna have to
choose my
spend an
turns.
action to drop the spot, and actually, if you're using Jakarta to drop the thing, you still have to wait for 3 or more red cards to actually do this.
Yep. But if Pain draws any, he can give them to me from range.
Says you.
I said you can.
Well, also, EOG can take them from you from range.
Whoa.
Okay, so Civil, I am feeling a lot better, and I'm gonna finish my turn and then tell you about that. All right, here we
None of
go.
those are
Boom,
epidemics.
bam.
You're good.
I guess we can
We
also
have the
get rid of
marker
this.
for epidemics.
I'm just gonna move the quarantine marker like just here because we know it's gonna end
No,
up
it
back
doesn't-
there. Didn't
It doesn't go anywhere because he's standing on it.
Oh.
Yeah, when he's
Yes,
standing
it's
on it,
on
and
it,
then go. Yeah.
That's why I was so excited to see it pop up.
Oh, okay. All
Because
right.
until I leave the city.
Now it's
Yes,
my
Jakarta's
turn.
turn.
permanently safe now.
Yep. My turn's
My
up.
turn.
Okay,
I don't know.
so
what
check
I'm
this
gonna
out,
do.
Civil. I felt like absolute shit yesterday. I was super dizzy and nauseous and everything. And I was starting to wonder if I was in pre-migraine. I wasn't really sure. It's no secret that I'm on anti-anxiety medication, and I just felt like it hadn't been working for a few days, which sometimes
Oh
happens
shit!
around
Type A
migraine
needs
time.
the fucking quarantine.
So last night I got off my stream, I ate some food, and I passed out. I was so tired, and I'm like, but I slept a lot. I still passed out immediately. And then I woke up today. My schedule is roughly second shift, so I sleep through the beginning of most people's workday. I woke up at like 7 this morning. And was up, and was like, what? Why? And after being up for a little bit, just kind of like got some cereal and just kind of like drank some water. I was very warm and like cooled off whenever I went back to sleep.
I'm just
Total
gonna go here
slept
and
for
help
probably
out.
10 and a half hours yesterday. So there are two prevailing theories right now. One is I had a weird ass mini migraine,
Pain?
and two,
But
Before you do that, if you're gonna cure 2 blocks, if you cure him off Istanbul instead, it'll be easier. Because on my turn, I'm gonna walk him around blue, and since it's already cured, he's just gonna clean it.
the second theory is that today is the day that I would have had jury duty if it wasn't canceled. And jury duty starts early in the day, and I'm the type of person who doesn't have to set an alarm. If I know I have to be up at a certain time
So go
tomorrow,
here.
I just go to bed looking at a clock, and I'll wake up in time. And I'm wondering if my body over the last few days was like, we have
Wow.
to be up for jury duty.
How you doing, Jack?
Moscow,
Moscow.
Moscow, Moscow, eating all the cows. Dun, 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 dun.
Bangkok. One night in Bangkok. How many of these cities have songs about them? Now that we've gone through Moscow and Bangkok.
Let's see.
I'm sure there's some song about all of them.
There's an easy one.
I don't know.
New York, something, 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 piano.
You went right for that instead of New
The-
York, New York.
The famous one, something something piano.
Like, I only remember that song. I don't like Adventure Time, but I only remember that song because
Oh,
it's
right.
bacon pancakes, bacon pancakes in New York.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Blue's been eradicated.
Just like EOG's cold or whatever he had. His bubonic plague.
Yep.
Canceled.
All right.
What else is new, Aruga?
Oh, look, there you go. EOG, you can see it clear as day right there.
Oh, weird. The card just disappeared.
I activated my trap card. No.
All right, so I take all of these. Wait, no, I take the bottom card off of here. Karachi.
What?
Hold on. Did he not just sound exactly like Abathur?
Yes,
I don't know what.
bitches.
I don't know what that is.
That is
Character
the
of StarCraft
Zerg
2.
scientist that makes all the gross Zergs, and he's like spinning sequence, creating fangs.
All right, and then I just do my normal
That's
two.
his whole thing.
Oh, hang on,
Now
stop.
it's-
Before I do that. Oh, you already moved that. Okay, good.
I did.
All right.
Gotta move this over.
Oh, Algiers
I
gets
moved-
another one.
I moved this over. That's been moved, so
Algiers gets another one, and Beijing gets another one. A Zambo.
And
That's
what?
that's the entire box
I
of
know,
black
it,
too.
it just came with me, and I'm like, you know what? This would be funny.
Why is that zombie tiny?
Listen, people are different sizes.
It's not
Wait.
about the size; it's how you use it. Yeah.
Is he tiny or is the other one big? I can't tell. Pain's just always fucking with things. The other one's big. That's what the problem is.
How you doing, Rosewell? Oh man, that's great. So that's done.
Okay.
All right, that was yep. My turn's over.
We may want to
All right.
change the epidemics back to the first state.
Oh, just so they,
yeah, we
they
know
are-
what time ticks on. We don't need it to do the thing.
Doesn't matter
Yeah,
though.
All right,
It's
now I'll
just-
put it here. Yeah, you can't tell the difference. As
Yeah,
soon
the
as I
se- we-
state to it,
We updated the epidemics to a second state, guys, so we can see the new function for this. And when we did, it's a little lighter than the other cards.
And
So we can
it's-
see it.
It has
It's not
algae.
a massive difference, but it's just
It
enough
does.
to really throw things
It
off.
looks like algae.
so the thing is, while I agree we can just change it back because it's not like we need that time ticks on to know that it does that. Also, we don't see that deep into the deck. Like, if
Yeah.
it comes up that the top one looks like that, then we'll be like, oh shit, we're getting an epidemic at the
Yeah.
end of this turn.
Yeah.
I don't think it really changes
It's not a
what
big
we're
deal.
going to do.
No,
It's
I mean
really
it's,
not a big deal.
it's not going to change it much, if any.
We just
Okay,
know
so
when
I'm
we
over
make
here.
when we go and make random claims. It's just like, oh, yep, we're gonna have I don't know, an epidemic. What is
I
it?
think my
Right.
best.
Butt cancer.
No.
I
Not
think
butt
my
cancer.
best move at the moment is to move to Riyadh and treat Karachi.
Well, I heard
That's
the
not a
housing
bad
market is
call.
pretty good over there.
Riyadh.
Riyadh.
I don't think
For
there's
anybody
anything
who
else
missed
that
this, we need to
need to
get
do at
3
the moment.
objectives, and we already have 2 because we start with military bases and we just eradicated disease. We don't want to finish this one until we're ready, because this finishes the game.
We just gotta find
So
the
what we're
What
virus
trying to
first.
do is find the virologist, because that's apparently a multi-month mission, and if we can get it done this month, we'll get a bonus.
I knew without a shadow of a doubt that once we needed red cards, we were never going to see
Okay.
them.
Yeah,
Right.
I know, man, but come on.
Tokyo.
So yeah, the way we find them is we need to be in a fated city with a research center, which is dangerous, and
and then discard red cards.
then discard red cards. So I have to use a red card to make a research center. Then I need to use other red cards and when you use a red card, you advance the search party, and if it's quarantined, which it is because I'm standing on it, it'll go up 2 spaces. So I currently need to discard 4 red cards. 1, 2, 3. I need to discard 4 red cards to find the person, and the one I'm holding is going to make the center.
It's too bad we
So-
didn't. We don't have the operations expert to build the research station with any card or without using a card.
I'm just thinking, like, we might want to eradicate black since we are able to do that. Wow, don't clip that out of context. But get rid of Salty off the map, and then like
Yeah,
I don't
'cause
know.
most of our cards are blue and black. I
Yeah,
think.
but then it's just like there's only 3 pips of yellow. Like,
Yeah,
Just
and
kidding,
you could just
that's
hang out
easy
over.
to keep clear.
yeah, just keep it under control.
Cancelled.
Who said that? he
No,
actually,
Yogi's
he's
turn.
dude. Aruga said that like 10 minutes ago. I don't even remember what I said back then.
You've been canceled twice.
I know, dude. I said for many years I would love to have an article written about me and get it in the New York Times.
Ugh.
Not for being like great at something. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like say something terrible. Like I don't know. Oh, it's because I didn't like Adventure Time. Yeah.
Uh,
The only thing I saw of Adventure Time, my brothers loved it, but my introduction was them picking a ball up with their butt.
yeah, I loved the Adventure Time pilot episode.
Mhm.
I thought it was amazing. It was hilarious. And then the Adventure Time show it sort of didn't stick for me. It was like, okay, it was fine.
Well, the thing is, the pilot made no sense. It was just completely random, and it was kind of funny. But
It
then
was kind of
when
funny
you get
nonsense, yeah.
when you get the show, it's like it's just it's random, but it's random that also tries to take itself seriously and has like an underlying thing going to it. And that alone was a little bit of, it's all right, I guess. But then there's just only so much straight up random you can take before it's just not funny anymore.
Like, if you
Did
guys
finish
want to,
out your turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
if you
Okay,
guys want
I
to
didn't
know,
know.
like this, I'm gonna say like the shows and like humor that like just kills me every time, and this is gonna probably make completely sense to people. Is
Oh, right.
I love Chowder. I love, like, if we're gonna
Chowder's
talk about
really good.
cartoons, I love their humor, and like one of my favorite comedies is Airplane.
Yes, Airplane's amazing.
So it's like that sense of humor of it's just like, no, this is like just all wordplay, and don't call me Shirley.
Yeah.
And
Have
so
you seen,
Alright. So,
But I think we definitely want to get Taipei quarantined.
so that was one action I just took.
I want
So I
Osaka
can
quarantined because I want it to be clean.
If I didn't spend this action with Jakarta, then I could have gone like 1 quarantine for 2, 3, and then range quarantine. But I don't want to leave Jakarta.
No, it's short draw, so we
It's in
definitely
there.
don't want to leave Jakarta.
So I just have a range quarantine and then 2 actions left.
I would say we want to get
So
Taipei
I'm
quarantined,
gonna,
so that
I'm
Osaka
gonna go ahead
doesn't-
and quarantine Taipei.
Yeah, Taipei
And
definitely needs
then
it.
I've got 2 actions left, and I don't know what to do with them.
And you really can't do anything with them, huh?
You can go say hi to Sydney and leave. Wait, do you need to take any of my cards?
Oh, that's a good question. I could start gathering up black cards.
You plan on
Just take
saying
both
some
of
things
them.
later?
I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Because you guys, well, Knight has more than I do.
I would
I don't know.
say I don't know what to do with your actions at the moment.
Yeah, I don't like just wasting them, but I'm not. I don't know. Did Jakarta lose its? Whoa.
Yeah, stickers
It
don't
loses
show on
there.
cards that are in a deck.
Yeah,
Cool.
the decals are weird that way.
Which is why if one of us had an ability to swap cards, I would say stickered cards need to go off to the side, but none of us do, so.
I mean, I guess I'd just end my turn.
So the thing is, what, we need 5 cards to cure yellow or black?
Yeah,
And you have 1, you could take 2 from pain now, but that's not necessarily gonna help.
the only problem with that as well is it also means that he's closer to full hand.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
here's
and then
something I
it starts
could do
discarding shit.
Here's something I could do that's silly. I could like go to either to Sydney or Ho Chi Minh and set up a quarantine, and just know that I have a grenade belt if I need to step back to Jakarta with it.
Well, Jakarta, the worst case, Jakarta loses its quarantine, and then you have to go back and put it back down. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
True.
All right,
'Cause
also,
we
you
already
could
have the
step
card, so
up-
we're.
Not
Yeah.
that I'm saying you should, but you have the grenade belt, so you could like step up to Bangkok, blow that dude up, and put a quarantine down. Like,
It's true.
That's not a bad shout because Bangkok is in the.
if I was
in the
get, but the
draw.
thing is, if I was gonna try to convince him to blow up a dude, it'd be off Taipei.
Yeah, I don't
listen
know.
to your heart.
Bangkok's not really in danger.
You know what you
None of them
could do?
really are.
Well,
What?
never mind. I was about to say if you step off and put down a quarantine somewhere, then I could move you back to Jakarta on my turn. But that's assuming that at the end of your turn or at the end of Payne's turn doesn't get rid of the quarantine on Jakarta.
Okay, I have an idea. Chennai is 1 space away. That means I could step there and give it to Payne.
Oh,
That's actually
yeah.
That's
That is a
good.
good
No.
call.
That doesn't
Wait,
quarantine
Payne's
anything
actually
else.
going to get to
Yeah.
gain
Well-
research for once.
Yeah,
What is it?
if I did that,
This is completely wrong. Oh my gosh.
I know it's weird, but the circumstances show. Now that means I end my turn in Chennai, but we are quarantined already in Jakarta. So in theory, like unless we draw Jakarta and an epidemic and Jakarta before I get back to it, it'll be fine. And even if we do that, I still have a grenade belt.
Then what we could
I
do,
think that's right.
what we could do is Knight and I could meet in Karachi. He can give me Karachi, and then head back over to Cairo, and then on my turn I can move back to Cairo, and then I can cure Salty, and use all my black cards.
Right. All right. Let's. I guess that's my turn. I think that's great. I think that's what I want to do. Come on.
Right.
Don't worry about a
So
thing.
one thing is, Knight
Karachi and
seems to be a little worried about you reaching hand cap and having to discard, but those blue cards are worthless to us, and black cards are going to be worthless soon. So like,
Yeah, they can always be discarded, I guess.
You got Moscow and Karachi.
Yep.
All right, that's my turn.
All right, it is
You're
now
up, Payne.
my turn. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, cool. I can get rid of these two. Ah, take that, nerd lords. Eh. And now I wait. Dun dun. Dun dun. Watch. Osaka.
it's that top one there.
Whoa! No!
Well, there went our last Red City.
No!
Oh,
I
wait, we
should
have
have
a.
quarantined that instead of Taipei.
Those are stickers, yeah.
One by. Oh, cool. You just need to give me one card and it's cured.
And you're standing on it too.
Yeah.
Cool.
well.
Now I can't take Osaka from Pain, right? I think Pain has to give it, right? Is that how that works?
No,
Or
you
I
can.
just
You
take it
can
from-
take from.
We're co-workers or whatever.
Cool.
You've been mooching off me the whole game. Why would you stop now?
I just forget how us having a phone works because no one else has them.
Yeah.
Okay, so you already drew. We need to do your infection.
Nah, I'm gonna skip it.
Okay.
Taipei doesn't matter.
Okay, then maybe it was okay for me to have that quarantine
All right,
there.
you ready for to get ready to rumble?
It's Taipei again.
Hello, so it's Taipei again.
That's right. I activated my trap card. Monster Reborn. Wait, that's not a trap
Every one
card.
of those cards is Taipei now, and we're like, God damn it, Pain.
Okay, so if Salty wanted to, he could move Pain to Tehran, jump to
Uh-huh.
Pain, give Tehran,
Uh-huh.
and then move me to the whole group.
So that
So we-
you'd be
basically we could-
starting
we'd have a
there,
party
and
in
you could walk
Tehran.
around.
Exactly.
The heck is an Enchirdaron collection? What are you talking about, Aruga? what?
It sounds
Enchilada?
delicious.
Yeah, I'm thinking enchiladas, and then I'm like, wait a
Yeah,
second.
it's for
Hey,
sure an
uh,
enchilada with something else going on with
Hey,
it. I don't know what.
T-Pain,
Yeah.
Here, I found some research for you.
What? These numbers are wrong. What the heck? Oh wait, don't put it in the send file. How do I get rid of these things now? I don't actually ever do this.
I swear I always
You
end
gotta
up having
put
to
them
pull
all in
them
the
out one by
discard pile.
one.
Yeah.
I just click and drag to
Yeah. No, I
grab
was.
them all. Yep.
I clicked send all.
Yeah,
no!
that's what Aruga said in Payne's chat, Civil.
Yeah.
That whatever that delicious enchilada based
Yeah, what
food
is
item
it?
is.
I'm gonna Google it. Am I gonna regret Googling? Oh my gosh. Wait, is this it? I don't know what that is either.
I kind of wanted to move EOG back to Jakarta, but
Hey,
this is a better action. Yeah.
in Kaidaron.
Party in Tehran, except for everybody except EOG, because he's still
What
on
is
the
that,
search
Civil?
party.
An enchilada with words?
And Kaidaron sounds like something from those
All right. It's
fan
time for an
dubs.
Oh.
epidemic, guys.
I'm wondering what this is, and I don't like it.
And
All right.
switch up.
we gotta find the person. Dang it!
Now it's going to take 4 cards to find the person.
It's,
It already was because of quarantine. Like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it's still an even number.
All right. All right, here we go.
And other helpful information for heroes.
Deli.
Deli.
Well, it's right next to you.
So if you range cure 1, 2, 3, then you can get it all.
Still good.
All right, and then I'm
Did
going
we
to put
put
that
3
here.
on the last epidemic?
Flip. Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't remember.
Perfect. And
Taipei.
Sao Paulo
Oh, hello. Don't you?
and Algiers, which already has a cube.
Yo, this is actually
Okay.
looking okay.
I wish.
All right, so we eradicate Salty now, and then we have to can get him over there to Sao Paulo.
Yeah, that's this is becoming a problem.
Yeah, but it's
Well,
still
so
not
it's,
2 cities, which is
So
nice.
Johannesburg.
Okay, this
alright,
is
so
fake, isn't
Knight
it?
has Sao
What?
Paulo in his hand.
What's fake?
No, there's a line from Sao
No,
Paulo to Madrid.
that's a real line.
Yeah, that's.
Oh.
I think you got
We
rid of all
got
your
rid of all
fake
the fake
lines.
lines.
It's really weird to be like, oh, this place got a outbreak. Madrid gets sick. Like,
Hey, they all
That
go
does
on
seem
holiday.
weird.
Remote.
They speak the same language.
2, 3,
How do you
4.
think that they're connected? Actually,
all
wait,
right, there you go.
Portuguese.
Boom. Two places eradicated, and we only have 2 yellow ones in the pile of cards that we've been getting. So
Yeah.
we just have to keep them safe, and we're good.
And Sao Paulo was just used, right?
Well,
Yeah, Sao Paulo
oh yeah,
goes
yeah, yeah.
through.
Yep.
So
Alright,
I can.
I do want to point
I
out
do
again.
have a way of
Yeah,
getting
Knight
there.
has Sao Paulo in his hand.
No, nice, beautiful.
So I do have a way of getting there quick, or it's also 2 to move to there. Does that pass?
It's a shame I can't act
Yeah.
for you too, because if you just gave me your or on my turn, or if you had given me Sao Paulo before you left, oh, you can't. We have to both be
Yeah.
there. Never mind. I was gonna say then on my turn I just use it to fly you there and then tell you.
Yeah,
to
it's not
hey,
Payne's research. You can't just
hey,
steal it.
here, hey,
Who said that?
I
Knight,
think there is
get Jared.
I think there's an upgrade for that, but
Come
all
on.
these yellow.
Dude,
Yeah.
you better get rid of some of this yellow because you're just gonna
27
cure the
cards left in
disease.
the
Well,
deck, and we've only seen
I mean,
2
it
of the
doesn't-
12 red ones.
You still
I
have.
don't
You still
need to
choose
be-
to do it. I think.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't have to spend the action to do it, but I can.
Yeah.
It's still when it's chosen.
And we could give him yellow cards so that whenever he says "now," we win the game.
Taipei.
Taipei.
Yeah, my boys.
Oh man,
Nah, it's okay.
that's an outbreak.
That's unfortunate.
Osaka was getting hit anyway. It's all good.
Taipei,
yeah, but-
Bangkok, or Shanghai. and-
Still bad
yeah,
for
okay.
us.
Those are panic levels. Fuck that.
We just
wanted to go
on holiday.
Karachi does nothing.
Come on,
So,
Taipei, don't be like
we
that.
have
We pulled.
we have
Taipei
potential
twice
for a lot
since
of
our
dead
last
draw.
turn.
We have a lot
Yeah.
of potential for dead draw, but it's just not coming through right now.
Is that an epidemic?
No. Maybe.
I hope not.
We'll find out. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Unfortunately.
So that's on my turn, right? Like your turn's done.
Yeah.
No, because I drew this on my turn. Wait, did you already draw your cards for the turn? Yeah, you did. Okay, so yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
at the
drew
end
my
of your
cards.
turn.
Okay, so now it's the
Uh,
beginning of my turn now.
And it doesn't matter.
Yep.
You don't need to look at those because it's not going to help you because you're going to get an epidemic.
Well, I can still look at them anyway, but because
Why not?
we'll get these 5th and 6th.
Huh?
We're gonna get these. Like these will still be the next 2 cards.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Delhi and
After
Johannesburg.
what? Karachi, Sao Paulo,
Yeah,
Taipei.
which means we need to deal with Sao Paulo, and I can't do
Taipei.
that. And Taipei. So yeah, okay. So my turn, knowing what's coming. If I step here, and then ranged quarantine
Wait.
Taipei.
Did you move?
Me? Yeah, I just moved from.
Damn, I was hoping that you were within 1 space of Bangkok from where you were. Because if you range quarantine Taipei, 1, 2, oh no, you couldn't. I was like, you could almost get to Sao Paulo by flying to this military thing. Nope. Not
I
helpful.
can't really do it. Yeah. So I have to put a
You have
quarantine.
to pick one to be safe and one to not.
So that's rough because Sao Paulo is going to stretch
I-
everywhere.
I
Taipei
think
though.
Taipei is probably the I don't know.
It feels like the right call.
Don't worry, we just gotta listen to her.
So
Because
that
Sao
was
Paulo-
1-2.
So the thing with Taipei outbreaking again is that's going to jump it right into 2 into that
Yeah.
rioting and make that even
Yep.
worse.
So we
So
have
we
a
can-
50% chance of an outbreak in Sao Paulo right now.
More than because the infection rate will be moving up as well.
Oh, yep, you're right. Damn. Okay, and
So-
I have 2 turns left, and that means 1 taking Osaka from Pain and 2 using it to move the tracker. Guys, we're getting close
Hey.
to that cold trail. We're just not finding red cards.
Yeah.
I
Well-
come back and what is going on? My research, my vacation plans. No.
Okay, so you discard a card matching the color.
Which gives us 1, and
And-
since there's a quarantine, it gives us another
Yeah.
one.
I was hoping that it would get more. I was trying-
No.
Okay, how does it get more? How do we get more out of this?
We have to
I
get more
need-
red
yeah.
cards.
We just
We haven't
need
drawn
fucking
any fucking red cards.
That yeah, and the problem with the outbreak out here is that these are making less safe spaces for you guys to go to trade cards around.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
All right.
This is bad. Well, that said, we don't have to trade cards around. I could just fly people to you, and then they can use search actions.
That's true.
Yeah, we
Because
just
I'm
have to
holding
be
that
there to
quarantine
search.
there. Yeah, you're right. Hup hup.
Ho Chi Minh.
Ho
Ho
Chi
Chi
Minh.
Minh City. All right,
Got
so
it.
this moves this up 1. So now we still need 4 more. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we need 4 more cards.
Need 4 more,
A red
and I've
card.
got 1.
So we need 3 more red cards.
In a land
Okay.
of
Alright.
confusion.
Here you
Yeah,
go.
will you guys handle that for me?
Ooh.
What do we have here?
I
that deck
moved
get
the
shuffled?
deck too fast, and it shuffled it.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
well,
Is there a reverse? Is there like an undo button?
there is sort of, but I do not trust the rewind time to
Got
actually
it.
All right.
rewind just that.
What was on top? Do you remember?
Delhi,
Delhi
and,
and-
no,
There
Johannesburg.
were actually like the next 10 cards were all
Yeah.
set.
Yeah, there were.
Do it. Rewind time.
Here, I'll take a picture of the thing, and that way we'll know what the thing is.
All right,
Here,
well,
I'm taking
Pandemic. Save game.
Oh yeah, good call. Good call.
Pandemic.
Civil, one of the things that happened to us to fuck us over in one of the last few months was that if any of us draw a card that is an infected city as a player card, it gets one faded on it right
All
there.
right, what changed? Nothing. This is still. Yeah, so
That's still
that,
Los Angeles.
that didn't rewind far enough. Oh,
That's back where it should be.
Okay, it
it's
puts them
back
up
where it
here.
should be. Cool. All right, so I'm just.
I'm
gonna
still on.
real
Yeah, the quarantine's
slow.
still where I put it, so that's good.
That there, real slow.
Now shake it.
There we go.
Shake
All right.
it like the
Hang on,
baby
let me
at
just
Dexter.
check. Let me just check. Yeah, Delhi. That's right.
Controls. I want to know if I can change, if I can turn that function off, because I know it just hit R to shuffle. Why do I need to shake something to shuffle?
Yeah,
it?
that's ass. But you know what else? That means that when we have an objective like we do now, where we need red cards, drawing those red cards puts faded on the cities, which is a problem.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, there's your next city that's infected.
And
New
civil.
York, it doesn't
Except it's
matter.
I want
not.
my people to be free.
Okay,
Let
so then
my
we flip
people
this.
That flips,
infect.
shuffles, stack.
Okay, we're gonna draw three out of 5 cards, and one of them could be Sao
Yep.
Paulo,
Don't
and it would
worry.
outbreak. if
It's
we do.
gonna be North America, Karachi.
Karachi
thing
does
is-
not matter. Algiers does
matter.
not matter.
Told you.
New
New
York.
York does not matter.
Yeah!
Okay, that's great for this turn, but
Next
now
turn's
it's Payne's
gonna
turn and he can't fix that.
Wanna bet?
Hmm.
I activate my special ability, instant transmission. Dun 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 dun. I fell.
Payne's secret ability this whole time has been
Cheating.
Ultra Instinct. Oh,
yes.
dude.
The pain is scary as hell.
He calls it Ultra Instinct, but what it is he just ignores the rules because I play by instinct and I want to move here.
Yeah.
My
I'm the
instinct tells me.
DM. I do what I want.
Anyone can quarantine. That's true.
But he has to get there.
Oh, I'm gonna just Kobe it. Kobe.
And like on my turn, I could try to fly some people out there or figure something out, but I
But
can't.
we also have been taking Payne's cards, and he just dumped his whole hand for a cure, so he doesn't have anything to do with some fancy teleporting.
Let's be fair though. The cards I had wasn't gonna get me any closer.
Yeah,
to
Yeah,
it.
they weren't gonna get you there.
Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3. I can get to. Every time I see this one, I just want to say cartoon. It reminds me of that
Ketchum.
stupid MMO Toontown.
Yeah, it would take you 3 spaces to move to either of those, but St. Petersburg up here is only 2. But even then, if you take a third
He's
action
not-
to fly here,
I'm
and you're
not military.
He's not
Yeah.
military, so he can't.
oh right, yeah, no,
Yeah.
ain't shit we can do about this, and he's gonna draw it at the end of the turn.
Yeah. So, but if I get to cartoon, Knight can. I don't know. He can come to me and do whatever.
I can jump to Sao Paulo with
Oh,
one
yeah, I
of the yellow
forgot.
cards. I think we
One.
have
Okay,
just
so
enough to cure now.
I guess
and
just
I'm
position
sure we'll have
yourself
more.
so that you can start cleaning up afterward. Because it's
Wait.
gonna outbreak on Sao
1,
Paulo.
2, 3. Go here. So that way I can. Knight can go one way and I can go the other way.
And it's really a pain in the ass that this these diseases keep progressing constantly, and all 4 of us have decided that we're going to be on vacation for 3 months out of the year. Like, you're like, guys, Sao Paulo, we really need help. Salty, you might be able to, and I'm like, no, I'm on vacation till winter. It's autumn right now. That's Payne's territory.
Oh.
No red fucking cards.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Who shuffled this deck? Knight.
Knight.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting this is part of my turn. Taipei,
Taipei.
doesn't matter.
Quarantine
Guess
players.
what this is? That's right.
I bet it's
Johannesburg.
Sao Paulo.
Alright, whatever.
And then
Delhi.
Delhi.
Woo, doesn't matter. Oh, I missed.
Yeah, I thought we dropped Bogota. I don't know what you guys are talking about here. He pulled up in a new Bogota.
That's really frustrating. Having foresight and drawing well is really frustrating if there was still nothing we could do.
I mean, that's part why the first time I played this game, I was like, this game is ass, guys. 'Cause
Well, it
it's
has to
like,
be able
hey,
to pull bullshit if
sometimes.
we're gonna lose.
it like looks at you and goes, hey, there's this thing that you could prevent, but it's going to start in 2 turns, and your turn doesn't come until 3 turns from now. You're like,
That's a good point.
fuck.
I probably would enjoy this game a little more if we all had a team turn, and then there were more draws. But
Oh wow.
I get it by the way, because it does feel bad as the ranged quarantine specialist to be like, I got Taipei covered, and then people draw it twice before my next turn.
Right?
Yeah.
Like that shouldn't be allowed. There is
Like,
one
yeah, you-
Taipei, and
you
it got
just
drawn 3
quarantined-
times for one of my turns.
You just quarantined Taipei, and on the next turn, the quarantine's gone.
Yep.
You're the quote specialist. If you just went, hey guys, probably shouldn't stand too close to each other.
Well, see what?
Shut up!
I mean, honestly, we've seen this in real life. We're like, guys, you need a quarantine, and they're like, fine, I guess. And then like a few days later, they're like, look, nobody got sick, so we must not need to quarantine anymore. We beat COVID. I mean, we beat Pain. We beat Coda.
Whoa, why are you beating me? I did
Nobody
not...
can beat you. You're Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, dun,
Right?
Ultra cheat sticks. Dun, bum. Doesn't like Vegeta now have like
Salty.
ultra
All right.
ego?
Let's see.
So,
what can
question.
I think so.
So
He's like purple.
I could just I think his is called Ultra Ego. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could discard Khartoum to fly either me or Pain to Khartoum, and then it would take 2 more of my actions to move them to either one of us to Sao Paulo. If I did it with me, I could use my 4th action to get rid of that, and then it's fine. If I did it with Knight, there's a risk of me drawing an epidemic and flipping it again while he's standing there.
Right.
So I can get to Sao Paulo on my turn
How?
and
Well,
clean
there's
up
a card.
and clean up Sao Paulo. I have a card.
Oh, right.
He's also only 2 spaces away.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, right.
So I could clean up Madrid
Okay.
on the way by. But not that I mean, we don't really need to clear to completely eradicate yellow anyway.
Right.
don't need
we
to
just
be
need to clean
eradicated
up
this time.
Sao Paulo and Johannesburg. Because those are the
We just
only
need
two
to
we
keep it-
keep drawing.
We're consistent.
Salty, what if you went to Pain
So
and then to Johannesburg and cleaned that with your turn?
yeah, that's probably the
One,
probably be most
2,
beneficial.
3, 4. Yeah, I can do that.
And then Knight can clean up Sao Paulo on his turn.
I just realized
'Cause Jo-
you're a walking Pepto Bismol person.
because
Yeah,
Johannesburg
this
is the other card that's in the
Now,
draw.
I can't tell if this is. No, it's not brighter. Okay.
None of those are.
Don't worry, they're both red.
I'm getting nervous now.
Oh.
Red card!
Sydney. Alright, cool. So on my next turn, I can fly out to EOG and use that.
Yep. I'm going to be here holding the quarantine.
So that's what, 4, 6. So we still need 2 more red cards.
We do.
And then here we go. 3 cards now. Johannesburg. Hey, that's where I'm
Okay.
at.
Nice that that's cleared.
Tokyo.
Just up there. That's no.
the whole
that's
back.
got-
What the?
That's 3 now.
Moscow. No,
Moscow.
no,
Doesn't
Moscow,
matter.
Moscow, everybody eats a cow. Wait, whose turn is it?
It's
It's
mine.
Knight's turn.
Skip
No,
it.
next
So
turn.
I could.
We do
I can
want to
jump to
try
Sao
to start
Paulo.
getting yellow cards into somebody's hand. So that we can.
We have
do
one
a
in
little-
what Pain has 1 and Knight has 3, so between the two of them they can almost handle it.
I
I,
can take.
I could
I feel
go-
like just moving twice and clearing Madrid and Sao Paulo is probably fine. But I
I
don't
don't know if I even care about clearing Madrid. If
Yeah,
I go
Madrid
and clear Sao
can't get any
Paulo-
more without
That's a-
Sao Paulo overflowing. And we're not
That's
gonna
a good point.
Yeah.
So
So 1, 2, clear.
That's a really
Sao
good point.
Paulo.
Knight just wanted to
And then
visit
you still have an
Europe.
action.
4. That way, I'm close to be able to swap
Nice.
stuff over here.
Alright,
Oh,
here we
yeah.
go.
I think that makes sense.
Beijing.
Beijing.
Grenade belt.
Uh,
Alright, so you have a red card too. So on
So Salty, you're gonna want to move people to me.
Shit.
Well,
Well,
I'm
'cause
also
I-
on a research station, so anybody can come to me from a research station too.
Oh, that's true. Well, no, my thought was I don't want to. If I move Knight over there, and then leave him there so that he can research on his turn, then he's just over there. Well, he could fly back, but yeah, he can't like
Yeah.
trade research with Pain because he's all the way over there.
Boom.
Beijing. That's not good.
We need.
Oh man, this is bad. We're sacrificing a lot of board state for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we're not.
It
that-
wouldn't be a big deal if we drew some fucking red cards.
Yeah.
Who-
we have not drawn much
Who
on the
cut
red.
the deck? Doesn't matter.
Milan.
Elon doesn't matter.
Essen doesn't matter.
All
You're so
right.
The
troubled.
good news is.
Oh no, you already did.
The
Yeah.
good news is the next epidemic. We've got a lot more cards in the
Yeah.
recycle.
All right, OG, you're up.
Turn. Ho Chi Minh first. We're just doing that, so that's gonna move this 2 more spaces up. And that was 1 action. All right. Woo.
Maybe use the grenade to clear one out of Beijing and quarantine Taipei.
He would have to run up to
You would
Beijing
have to be
do
up
that.
there.
Oh, right, it's in the city you're in. Never
Yeah,
mind.
that's
Yeah,
the
this
problem.
isn't like airstrike.
I
What do you think you're
wish.
doing? Call of Duty?
There, catch!
I summon dogs. Oh no, they switch sides. They switch sides.
So for now,
Fortnite?
Taipei and Beijing are both in the discard.
Yes.
Well, Beijing is at 2. Taipei is only at 1.
But then, hang on. But also, let me look at this again. Taipei, Beijing, and Tokyo are all in the discard.
I'll find out what you got in there. Jakarta.
well,
Jakarta doesn't matter.
well, I don't want to leave Jakarta then.
Yeah,
'Cause if
Taipei,
the quarantine
Beijing,
needs to be
and
there
Tokyo
when you-
are all in the discard, and they're all at 3.
Because I need to be in Jakarta so that the quarantine doesn't go away, because the quarantine needs to be there when you guys use your cards. rough.
So I guess keeping Beijing from hitting 3 is probably your best thing, but there's no way of telling which of those 3 cards is going to get shuffled back on top, you know?
Yeah. Well, again, I'm gonna have 2 wasted turns. Right? Because
Hang on, I have an idea. Stop. He's got Beijing. We've got Sydney, Ho Chi Minh, and Jakarta, right? So Beijing is the right call. Because if you do Tokyo or Taipei, we could draw that card, it could get rid of the thing, and then it could get hit. Beijing is the one we can guarantee is safe because the card's already been drawn.
isn't there something
Actually-
weird about? Do you like? Oh, it might remove the quarantine. He's
Yeah.
right. I don't think it causes an outbreak, but it might.
It won't
remove
cause
the
an
quarantine.
outbreak on its own, but it will remove the quarantine, I believe.
No. So place faded figure in in each matching cities. If this would place a 4th figure, it is ignored and not placed. No outbreak occurs. No quarantine markers removed.
Oh, okay. Well, they're all safe then. Never mind. I was
Okay.
trying to think ahead. My bad.
Hey, you know what?
Oh, I was
I'm
just
gonna-
when you were starting to talk about it, I was like, wait a minute, how does that work? Because I forgot
Right.
about the 4th part.
Well, so if one turn is the search party and one turn is quarantining one of these, then I don't have anything else. Like
Yeah, I know.
I've got
You can
2
go.
actions.
You can visit Sydney real quick and just be like, "Hey, loser," and then leave.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna quarantine Tokyo because that one
Oh,
would
yeah.
Oh,
spread
yeah.
faded.
Yeah, that's a really
Yeah.
good call.
That is a really good call. Holy shit.
That would cause us a lot more problems.
All
Hey
right.
guys, guess what? San Francisco's red now.
It would be easier to eradicate blue if San Francisco wasn't blue anymore.
Hey,
Everything else would suck more.
flip your cards.
Draw your last
Unless you
pathetic
want
card.
to waddle around somewhere. Oh, there you go.
Hong Kong! All right.
Kong.
Hang on. So wait. If mine gets it to 6, and then Knights gets it to 8,
Then I'm
and
good.
we only draw one more epidemic by then your Hong Kong will finish it off.
There's a chance.
So then we just need we just need to get 2 more
Wait,
yellow.
yeah.
We need to get 5 yellow cards in somebody's hand.
Yes.
So that as soon as you're done doing that, we can end the game.
Agreed.
So
Okay,
Ian can
and
give
then
it
here we go.
Right now.
We've got Madrid,
Huh?
and Jakarta, and London. Yes, fill the deck more.
Right?
I you know what? I would love it if I got something
right.
every time I blocked something with a quarantine I'm sitting on because it feels
Damn
so
it.
good to be like,
Never mind. You can't put.
I was gonna say
you
on
can't
my
push
turn
those.
I could move me and Knight to Khartoum and give Knight Khartoum, but then I could fly. Then I can't fly both of us out there and do the research or do the search. You know.
okay, is there
I
a
mean,
way? Because Knight can get to a research station to do it.
But like,
From
yeah, if
Khartoum?
I move both of us to Khartoum and hand him the card, that's 3 actions. So then even if I fly me out to you, that's 4. I can't. I can't.
So that's
search.
not feasible.
So we need something with to do 2 actions. Let's see.
Okay, so no, that wouldn't work either. 1, 2.
Okay, here's an idea. If I... No, that won't work. I was about to say, if I move me to you, do a search, fly me back to Knight, and then walk to Khartoum, that's my turn. Then he could walk past me, take it, and fly over there himself, but that would take all 4 of his actions and he can't search.
Hmm.
You want to see what changes after I take my turn?
The only question is if you would need to be handing something or like going somewhere.
And
but-
I didn't know if I wanted to give Lima to Knight, so that way he's
Yeah,
one way.
We want someone to have all 5,
Yeah.
if possible.
Yeah.
But
Probably,
if you pass
yeah.
me,
If I give Knight
you pass me
Lima,
Lima-
and then I can make my way over to like Mexico City or Miami, and then
take it from Pat, give it
Yeah.
to Knight.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
it's-
that's true.
like it's gonna take me.
I mean, because if we
Oh.
haven't gotten it by then, yeah, he can do that on his next turn.
Well, he could take it from Pat, but he can't give it to Knight. He'd
yeah.
have to go to the sim.
So like, yeah, you'd have to like teleport him over, whatever, and
yeah.
or something.
I mean,
is
making that
getting-
initial pass is a good
Agreed.
is a good start.
Here, Yo, look at this
No,
thing I found in the
I'm up
toilet.
here.
Whatever.
I'm up here.
Bye, Pepto-Bismol, man. Alright, so that's 1, 2.
Wow, he threw that into your hand like cricket. It's real cool.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'm Gambit now, too.
Let's see.
3, 4. Why not?
Yep,
Pagoda.
I think that's a good call.
Okay, let's see. What do I got? You ready for these 2 red cards?
Yeah.
Oh, that was close.
Okay, so on
Tokyo
Tokyo
Desert.
doesn't get one.
Doesn't matter because it's the 4th
Tokyo
one.
doesn't get one. I know. I was saying Tokyo does not matter. It's quarantine stays.
All right, flippy flips.
Doesn't matter. It kind of matters.
I'll just put one
It's
more
okay.
deal there.
And guess what? Taipei!
All right, cool. So now my turn. And I can't. There's no way for me to do this and give him my yellow card.
Okay. Hey, my turn
Huh.
has to come anyway because I'm holding one of the reds. On my turn, I can take a red from Pain and then use them both. So one of you
Oh.
doesn't need to do this.
So if I fly to you, use a red to search, and then fly to Knight, and then move to Khartoum, then on Knight's turn he can take Khartoum from me.
That works.
And then just hold it, and then at the end of my turn, before we even infect, he just finishes the game.
Okay, so that search is advanced. So we need 2 more searches.
Yeah, and he's
there,
got
right?
one in his hand. He's gonna take one from Pain.
Hey, Pain, I heard you got some.
Sorry,
interesting
internet's
research going
down.
on.
We haven't gotten a thing in a while. Hey, look, I got Manila and
I know.
Bugatti.
We're due one, and I don't love that.
Don't worry.
Our discard deck's real big up here.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's the
Los
advantage here.
Angeles. Atlanta.
Atlanta doesn't matter.
Wow, that's
Kolkata.
Kolkata does not matter.
they matter to
Right.
me.
All right. So
Wait, did you put one on whatever you got, Manila?
yeah,
Okay.
Oh, I didn't. But yeah, I guess.
Okay.
you-
No, it's just me. I wasn't paying attention. I was like,
I wasn't either.
all right. Let's see here. Well, I guess first things first. I'm gonna borrow this.
All right, cool. Have fun with that.
I gotta get rid of a card. Do I want to use one of
You don't
these
have
to go somewhere?
Oh yeah.
I do because I can't have.
I know, but I
separate
meant you don't have to do it until the end of your turn as well. I was like, what do you? You don't have to stop right now to discard a card.
I'm gonna make a good use of that card to go to
To
Cairo.
fly one space.
Nice,
You had-
nice.
you had Delta points.
so 1, 2, 3.
You didn't want to fly
My
to
dude just
Chicago?
wanted some of them complimentary pretzels.
Let's see. Actually, would it make more sense to be?
I hope it doesn't matter.
I don't think it does.
But what are you trying to do?
I'm just figuring out what I want
Trying to
waste
find
the,
out what he wants to
rest
use
of my
his
actions
frequent
with.
flyer points on.
I feel like I haven't visited Atlanta in a while, so I'm going to take a flight from Cairo to Atlanta. That's 4.
Oh, there it is.
Buenos Aires.
Wow.
Oh, look, you
Yeah,
drew one
have
yourself. All right.
All right.
Here we go.
Riyadh.
Riyadh,
Does not
Riyadh.
matter. This goes up.
Jakarta.
Jakarta.
Yes,
does
suck
not
it,
matter.
Jakarta.
Doesn't
Delhi.
matter.
Delhi does not matter.
Kolkata.
Kolkata doesn't matter.
Not koalas.
All right, it's your
Cold-
turn,
cold
EOG.
cut.
It's the last. Play your last pathetic turn, EOG.
All right, so I take one
That's
from
3
Pain,
actions.
My vacation
And then-
plans, no!
and then I spend.
You don't want a
that's
vacation in Tokyo right now. It's
2
not
and
looking so hot
3.
over there.
And that goes 1, 2, 3, 4. We found our search
right.
target.
Scratch it
Scratch
off.
her off. Get it, EOG.
Change the state.
Date to 2, baby.
I've done work on Coda and can start some limited treatment, but we're going to need an immunologist to fully develop and administer a vaccine. By the way, you should stop taking the antiviral meds they've been giving you. I've looked at them and they're placebos.
Dang it,
Oh,
found
shit.
You now have
Yo,
the gene
salty.
sequence of Coda. What?
You called it. They're handing us placebos.
Yeah, oh boy.
It's
Okay,
hilarious.
that's hilarious. So we got that. We got
So
the
we
gene
don't need
sequence.
this
I don't know
anymore. I
what
think
that
this
does.
can be discarded, but this we're gonna keep because it says we have the gene sequence.
I
I'm gonna
don't,
put that right
uh,
here next to EOG.
I don't want myself to be
Okay.
cured.
That also means we have finished that.
And
So this will be
I don't
dis-
even. I'm not
destroyed.
going to take my fourth action.
Nope.
I
Hey,
choose
You know
not to.
what? You know, we've done a whole bunch of searching. I'm feeling like I've had about enough of this world for now.
So then you should just let
Uh,
it get destroyed and we lose, and you guys can get your funding.
I've been holding on to all this homework that was been given to me. I'm just gonna drop it there, and
All right, cool, done
Well,
deal.
bam!
We win.
we win. We
All right,
win again.
so I discarded the search party thing, and I'm gonna go ahead and discard the subjective too, because it said to discard it when you finish it.
I feel like the search party is going to come back because there are a
I
lot
think
of
we're gonna
tokens.
get. I think we're gonna get different search parties. I don't think we're gonna use that same one again because that one says search for the virologist.
Yeah, I think it's specific to that.
Oh, you're right.
Now we're gonna have to
Alright,
search for
so-
Godzilla.
Rules. It's going to have different.
At the end of your
rules.
first game,
Uh-huh.
before selecting your game end upgrades, open the following doors, then draw this card. So we need 37, 35, and 18.
It's getting easier to find those while they're emptying out, huh?
All right, 37.
Yeah, weaken. Oh, these are just more scars we can get.
Some new scars.
We haven't gotten any scars yet, which is great.
Because we're a bunch of
Yeah, it's
cowards.
Oh, look.
ridiculous.
Another
Some new
field
field
hospital.
equipment.
Binocular. Discard this card
binoculars.
to advance a search party token 2 additional spaces when you take the search. action.
Oh,
That's big.
that's good.
Man, that sounds like something that can be
Download
the
those
enchilada
equipment.
collection.
Mm-hmm.
And then 18.
I dropped the
Character
scars in the
upgrade.
scars bag.
For
military escort.
military
Oh,
whenever you leave a
Leave a
city
city
with a faded figure, remove one figure from that city. Ooh.
Damn. That's
Okay.
strong.
So
Back strong.
we should put that on EOG. He's
I-
spending all his time over there
that's
anyway.
that's exactly where I was thinking.
So
Like,
two
that
things.
is
yeah.
huge.
That could
So
work.
two things. One, yeah, EOG is a good option. Also, whenever I move somebody, it says I move them as if they are me. So, like, I can't move EOG across a military base flight. But if I had that, that would work for anybody I moved. But
That's
second
weird.
thing, I don't trust that. Now that we know that they've been feeding us placebos, fuck the military.
That's true, but I also already am military. I've got like I can use military bases and stuff. So if we're gonna
Yeah.
get fucked by our connection to the military, I'm already there.
Yeah, and that is a being able to disrupt
That
them.
means-
the
I could do this thing where like I go to Ho Chi Minh, quarantine it, and come back, and it would lose the faded figure, and now have
Exactly.
a quarantine.
Yeah, that would make sense
That's
for your
crazy.
like, well, I did my quarantines, I have 2 more moves now.
Yeah, that's pretty good. We get 2 bonuses, and that I might vote for that to
We
be one of them.
could
It does
put
feel
the,
weird to keep getting bonuses for myself.
Hang on, where's the things? So we only have 2
The-
positive mutations left, and one of them is we could put easier agents on Salty. The other one is we could put suppressed on EOG, but I think suppressed is pretty useless.
Yeah.
yeah, I think with my ability, suppressed is less powerful
Yeah.
overall. So we have the potential character upgrade, we have the potential mutation, we also have the potential of adding the permanent research station in Jakarta, which might be a good spot. In terms of where the faded cities are, that's about as good as it gets. And
About as
Right.
safe as we could get.
I mean,
yeah.
because of all the rioting on all the other ones,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's untouched currently, so that might be a good thing to get.
What are... We don't have other options, do we? It's
I mean, we do have other
mutations,
character
mutations,
we have other
character
upgrades.
benefits.
Yeah.
So there was a
we
character
can al-
upgrade that I was looking at. I've been looking at for a while.
We have
Um,
unfunded events, starting research stations, the character upgrades, and positive mutations. And a rule
So-
sticker W that we don't have yet.
Yeah.
So if I was just like trying to buff my character up, which I don't really necessarily care, but oh shit, that's not what I meant to do. All right. So if I were to take this and this, then I could discard a card to fly anybody without losing the card, or not actually discard it, just show it. And then also I could fly anybody using the military stations.
Hmm.
I think
Not
the
saying-
pilot would be strong just in terms of that extra mobility. The veteran is nice with all the research or the military bases we have, for as long as we keep them,
Yeah.
which is
Right.
who knows.
The other
Hmm.
the other
I
good
would
options would be giving just about anybody, but probably EOG, this so that he could redraw equipment cards.
Oh.
And
Dude,
also
I could draw
giving
the search card over and over.
and also
With an
giving Knight this, the grizzled card.
Yeah, I think
Not that it like again, these are I'm just throwing out everything that I've considered being a good idea.
so. We haven't heard from Payne yet, but my current vote would be for paramilitary escort and pilot.
That's
The
not
escort
bad.
for EOG, pilot for Salty.
Right.
Thoughts, Payne?
That's good to me.
I like it. I don't think we're going to be changing Salty's character anytime soon because he also doesn't have to be in danger.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
Yeah, no, I honestly I don't really
I think
have
our
any
current-
I don't really have
our
any
current player set.
bets in this. I'm just like, hey, these are all the things that I thought about. I don't
Yeah.
really care which ones we take.
Yeah, flexible could be really good. I want to know how the other searches are
Flexible
going to.
could be
before we
good
decide on
for you getting that search card over and over, if we upgrade a
Yeah.
card to have it, or also you using the stem cells card to cure disease and then taking it back out to do it again.
That's true. But I only get one more upgrade. So if I do get paramilitary escort, I will not get flexible.
Right.
That does mean somebody else could go to
Personally.
like you guys went to Jakarta to also, do the
Yeah.
search, right? That sort of thing.
Personally, I think flexible is a better call than paramilitary, because if we keep putting equipment on cards, especially if we don't put them all on red cards, then you can just be like, you know what, fuck it, I don't need Milan, I need another grenade belt. That's what I need,
Yeah.
I'm thinking of paramilitary being things like, okay, you're in Jakarta, go up to Bangkok, drop a quarantine, move to Hong Kong. Let's see, that'd be 2, 3,
And then
Or
go
you like
Kolkata or
2,
something.
3, 4, and now that brings those two guys off the map.
Yeah, I mean, it is good. I'm not going to say it's not good, but it will change. The thing is, if we wanted him to become a zombie killing version of Knight and just be running around the red area constantly, then yeah, that's a great idea. But I don't know.
What if we gave the,
It's just
the
so-
paramilitary escort to Payne, and then Payne has to go around and clear himself out?
I don't want it.
Because I do feel like Knight has obvious where he has to go on the map direction, and so do I. And Payne just sort of goes.
Right, but we kind of need that.
It's true, we do.
That's kind of my thing, is we've been handling just fine. We had some hiccups on this one because we were focusing on other things, but we've been handling just fine without you being able to get rid of zombies because you're able to quarantine. If we lost your quarantines, then yes, that would be huge and we would need that. But as of right now, I don't think it's really all that big of a deal, If
If we're going to be doing more searching in the future, like if that's going to be a regular occurrence, then I don't think that. I think flexible is probably better than paramilitary, because what we really needed me to be able to clear on this last one was up higher, and that would mean I wouldn't be ending my turn on Jakarta, and I kind of need to stay there to keep the
Now, I
quarantine.
have a. Where'd that flexible thing go? Or not the flexible, the search thing
Oh,
that we had just
search
found.
card?
You put it somewhere.
No. The one the equipment thing we just drew that was for
Oh,
searching
yeah.
the binoculars.
oh, it's over with the equipment.
Oh, dirt. Discard this card to advance a search party two additional spaces when you take. So
So you have to use
does
it
that
with
mean?
another
So
card.
if it was on a red card and you had to use red cards to search, you couldn't use that as a search and discard it. You would want that to be like on a blue card, so you discard the
Well,
blue
yes.
and use the red.
Yes.
Okay. I was just curious about that. But that
But
does mean,
that-
you know.
If our searching in the future takes place outside of red,
I know. I'm not thinking it's
Then-
always going to be red.
well, that
But-
also means that somebody else is going to probably be doing it, because I need to be sitting on quarantines.
Well,
Actually, it's still better for me to do it, because Payne can just give me cards from anywhere.
yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Plus, even if it's like, hey, you have to do it in Cairo for some reason, if it says having a quarantine there is a benefit, then having you there is a benefit regardless. You know.
That's true.
And if anybody draw, and at that point, if anybody draws a card that is black, or a card that matches whatever color our binoculars are on. Wow, we have 2 binoculars.
Yeah, 2
then
giveaways, at least for now.
If you or Payne draw them, you have access to using them. You know, like
That's
Alright,
something I could have
so-
been doing on my free turns, is going up to Bangkok to put military shit on cards.
Oh wow.
Not
so
that
maybe
there's a lot.
those 2.
so. Personally, I think flexible's a better fit for you. But like, I'm not saying. Obviously, it's not. I'm not the one making the
I
call
mean,
here.
flexible is very good for me, and because of my connection to Payne, I do get more access to cards.
Yes. And he doesn't. Yeah, that's the thing. Is basically you have 2 hands to work with, so you having flexible is just the best.
Poor Payne.
And
Right?
I know
He's just
I
there
mean-
to hold some extra cards.
that's
You
why.
found a way to turn the scientist's ability and one of the family relationships into Payne just gets to go around do whatever he wants and he doesn't have a hand anymore because you're stealing it. Like that's
Now you guys all know why I'm so pro me.
Oh,
If I can't play on the one side, I'm gonna vote for the other one.
All right. So yeah, I think I'm good
I'm
with
the
getting
backpack.
flexible then.
I'm the backpack of holding all your junk.
Backpack.
You're my caddy. What? So we're
All
done
right.
after we pick those upgrades, right? We don't have to make any more
Yep.
choices.
Flexible
So,
pilot.
I need to go to the
I
bathroom.
definitely think
Same.
So I'm gonna take a break.
okay.
I'm gonna start an ad break and take a break. And if we can figure out what we're gonna do when we get back, or if you guys decide before I get back, then I'll just have to deal with that. I'll be right back, everybody.
Taking a break.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Um,
that, and I'll be back in just a minute.
Of myself.
Now, I did just think of one other factor that we still need to do before we actually choose, which is the actually draw the stop card in the Legacy deck.
Oh yeah. So we need to. So I think Flexible's a good call, and I think any of these four is a good call. Really.
I like the idea of giving you Pilot so that to increase your capabilities of moving us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gives more.
I remember being really
ability to
into
get
the
us.
idea of getting Pilot until we just started winning games over and over, and I was like, yeah, maybe that's not all that necessary.
I mean, it hasn't been a huge factor so far, but this game it would have given a little bit more flexibility to get around to South America a little bit quicker and easier.
Right.
Not hugely, but it would have helped a bit.
I mean, so the thing is, it doesn't give me anything I can't already do. Because, like, I can already discard a card to move anybody, and then I can just move me to them or whatever. This just makes it so that I don't have to be picky about it. I don't have to be like, well, I don't want to discard the blue card because we might need it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's more flexibility in terms of, oh, we still need to cure that one and we only have that many cards up, but we need to be there.
Man, if I had Pilot back when we were trying to get all those military bases down, and it'd been like, oh, I have Lima in my hand, I'm going to fly there and build a base. Like...
I'm assuming this is also our win bonus card for
This.
next month.
At the end of the first game. And then this one doesn't even have anything on it, yeah. So that's gotta
This
be
is
it.
for August, but this is the
Yep.
this is most likely our win bonus. But it does. We are supposed to actually look at that before
Yeah.
finalizing our selection.
Hi, Escape from Wormtown.
I do like me some Wormtown.
Scratch this bonus off if you win a game in July.
It's July. We won.
Yep.
What do we
What
get?
is it?
A gun?
Oh,
Ha!
interesting.
Ha 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 ha! But we already did all the military bases. I don't want to add anymore. I don't trust them that much.
One starting.
So it's basically giving us a free starting military base.
Let's put it in Sydney.
No.
Put it in
That's
Atlanta.
fantastic.
I don't want it. Can we turn down the bonus?
No. Must take it.
It does say it doesn't give it as a may. It is add. So
You shouldn't
God.
have.
I mean, I guess.
Shouldn't have won.
Oh my god, I don't like it. I don't like it.
I also realized, like, I was listening and then I forgot I was also streaming because I'm just listening and then I was just, like, clearing out all these Discord notifications I had. And then I'm like, what does Pain think? And I'm like, yes, I agree.
Hey, Payne?
Huh?
I guess you've been making the stamps for these because they're not in there. We're gonna need both those character upgrades turned into stamps.
The
Flexible and
character
pilot.
upgrades. Actually. Oh, they are stamped on there. I thought they were. For some reason, I was thinking they were just whatever.
I know, yeah, because you can't lock it to a card, can you? If I just pick this and drop it
probably
here
not.
and then lock it. No, yeah, just lock to the table.
The nice thing is these are easy to turn into stickers.
The other option is we could play Chain together.
I don't have that.
I don't think you would enjoy it very
Probably not. So I heard about it and I was like, is that just a 3D version of Bread and Fred? Because Bread and Fred looks fun. And then I watched a little bit of it and I went, oh, it's a 3D version and a worse version of Bread and Fred.
It's pretty much just only up, but
Yeah. So Bread and Fred is a 2D platformer where you play as two penguins who are tied together.
yeah, I have seen it. It's one of those games I thought would be fun.
Yeah.
You and eCorp were playing it last week, right?
Yep, we beat it.
Oh, nice.
Beat what?
Chain Together.
Chain Together.
Was an enjoyable time. All except for one part. There was one part that I was done with, but it was also like near the end of like us playing. I'm pretty sure I was tired.
It's fun having this. Since we have 3 objectives we have to do, having this one done instantly.
Yeah, and I'm glad we did it. I'm just not happy about having a 7th one because I still don't trust them. That's some bullshit.
I mean, they are rewards, so it can't be bad,
yeah,
right?
Sure. Yeah, of course, right.
There's no way it could be bad. Okay, everything is as it should be. So I'm going to do a save. Pandemic. Post July. And I don't think I even have to do anything special for between sessions for it either.
Nice.
I did load the game about an hour before we started just to make sure I didn't have anything that was pending me.
Oh, well,
games
this needs to be moved back up to 0.
Yeah, that's like setup stuff. I'm not
Yeah.
worried about game setup things. It's more a matter of
I know,
oh,
but
do I
I was
need to
like,
make
that's like
labels?
the
Did I need-
one thing. That's literally the
fine.
only thing.
Pandemic. Overwrite. There. That won't be forgotten.
Yay!
Or
I did
until
it.
it will.
Okay. I know what we all can do. Time to play Final Fantasy 14. Let's all go.
Cool.
Potato Squad. And this one Salty's gonna be like, cool. Later.
I'll spend the next hour downloading it, and then I'll be like, guys, I gotta go.
Yeah, I don't have it downloaded either.
I don't either. I was thinking.
So for the rest of the stream, we would just watch EOG play Final Fantasy 14. Is what I'm hearing.
I was.
All right, that's what I'm
pondering-
telling him we're doing when he gets back.
Right. I was pondering spreading
Hunter
Liberty.
World. I think I've played it since the last time we played it, which is normally how games work, but the last time we played it was like a month.
Oh,
It's been a while. It's been a while since I played too. I loaded it to look at the new thing. I like the some of the new stuff in the new pack.
I just looked at I'm looking at that XKCD comic thing again, the crossword. One of the things is Macaulay Culkin's review of Aftershave.
Well,
Now-
Anime, you're gonna have
so-
to make a decision.
So for some reason, I didn't fully process that it was an XKCD crossword that you were talking about earlier. I thought it was
Yeah.
just some random crossword. It makes a whole lot more sense than being an XKCD crossword.
Oh yeah.
What's up?
Hey, so we
Oh.
have a few things to tell you. First off, we decided that the next thing what we're doing for the rest of the stream is playing Final Fantasy 14, but none of us have it installed, so we're just gonna watch you play it while we all install it.
Lovely.
Okay, no, I'm just kidding. The other thing was that we scratched off our win bonus for next month, and it is
Oh shit.
before your next game, add a starting military base and a military base to one city on the board.
Really?
Yeah, which I don't like because we already got our benefit, and I don't want a 7th one because I don't trust them.
So we'll have a 7th one for moving around.
Let's just put it on the highest like panic level city.
Yeah, but panic level doesn't get rid of them.
Ah, poo.
It only gets rid of the other things.
Here, I know what we can do.
Guys,
We'll stick it in
it's-
Beijing.
The fact that the virologist found info about the placebos and then went missing.
And then told us that, yeah. He said, "Oh, hey, brilliant!
Look,
I
new
love it.
city.
Yeah, we're gonna call it.
I know what we're gonna
Oh, that's
call it.
Madagascar.
New
New Madagascar.
town.
Oh, New Town. Okay, yeah, that works. But what? Oh, hang on, I got this. Yeah.
New Townicers.
Lovely.
Actually, I'm looking at how close that last gets close to one of the other letters, and I'm like, maybe not. So we'll call it the New Townigans.
There you go. All right, we're gonna put our military base there.
And then we gotta. Is it
That is
no.
way more connected than some other places that we would be putting a military base.
I figured it needed at least 3. I don't. Are there any towns that have less than 3 connections?
And then,
No, I just mean look.
Oh,
There's a
yeah,
couple of
Santiago
two.
has 2.
and then we roadblock it off.
Nice. It's actually just an uncontacted tribe.
It also starts faded.
Yeah,
Oh no!
it's got a
Why does it start faded?
Because it's got sick
I don't know.
haircuts.
All right, we'll put our military base on Fireman.
Oh, that one. I was
Oh.
like, the concert?
All right. So, we also gave you the flexible and salty pilot.
Cool. We need to start putting more of these things out then.
Oh yeah. Well, if I don't have anything else to do on my turn, or if Payne doesn't either, because Payne's usually just wandering around, just be like, hey, this has a hazmat suit on it. Hey, this has binoculars on it now.
Yeah, if I had the field hospital one on blue, I could have just done that every time I was ready to discard a red card.
Yep.
Me wandering around is what I do in real life.
Yeah.
Also, this research station needs to go.
Oh, but he already saved.
Yeah, I already saved. I'm not going to resave it now.
That's fine.